let me bring that question to Saba Naqvi. Saba Naqvi, while there is a national mourning that is going on, the fact, and you know, the Congress party raised all this boo-ha-ha over the fact that only DD was there filming and they were concentrating on the Prime Minister, Home Minister, not on the family, and all of that criticism. But on the Asthi Visarjan day, there were private cameras that were there, but nobody from the Congress turned up. Did they not expect cameras, therefore caught napping? Or did they think it was not very important to be present, it was a family moment? And now when Rahul Gandhi just goes away, and as I said, private individuals can do what they want with their time, but the leader of opposition is a constitutional position. It has an office and a cabinet rank. At such a time, when Rahul Gandhi goes away, it's not the BJP's fight that he dilutes. Doesn't he dilute the Congress's fight with the BJP?
So let me take the bull by the horns, Navika. There is little doubt that within the Congress party, there is a position for members of the family, the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, and for others. In the matter of Manmohan Singh, the catch here is, and I'm being analytical here, that till at the end of the session of Parliament, and when the Home Minister took the name of Dr. Ambedkar in a certain manner, the Congress practiced a politics of outrage. There is now, we have a phenomena known as politics of outrage. They were outraged, outrage, outrage, outrage. They used the same principle on Dr. Manmohan Singh's funeral. Now, I did not watch the DD live, so I don't know, but they outrage, outrage, outrage. So should they not analytically have realized that if Rahul Gandhi goes away during the new year, the other side also has the right to be outraged? And I think the Congress needs to hear it. And of course, different standards are applied to the Nehru Gandhis. I mean, even in the debate in Parliament, I'm sure Rahul Gandhi means well. Maybe he's going for a spiritual journey because he has done so in the past. I'm not running it down. It may not be a wild party. I've seen no evidence to say it could be some spiritual retreat. Anything it could be, and of course a private citizen. But when you have applied those techniques to your political rhetoric against the ruling party, you think the ruling party is not going to turn around and saying, hey, so you cannot have these kind of double standards, and I'm being honest about it. Even to supporters of the Congress, it looks ridiculous, as if that they have to go there and defend the party. Of course, it's completely, it's open season. People are going to say it'll be another occasion where in public memory, Mr. Gandhi went away and different standards were applied. And let me also say that during the Parliament debate, there were certain seasoned speakers of the Congress who did not speak on the Constitution debate. And we had a very mediocre speech by the leader of the opposition. Let's be honest about that. It was just not up to par. And it was an occasion. The Congress had a role in India's history, a very significant role. It was a disappointing, very poor speech was made. Does anybody say all this to him? So the problem is, middle of the road, people have to start saying it, because otherwise it's just seen BJP is attacking, and I'm going to take that position, Sanjay. So please, I mean, I'm going to say it. I have no burden. I'm a journalist, and I see these complete I see it as a phenomena, and of course it's going to be picked out. He has gone away during a period of national mourning while being outraged over everything that happened involving Dr. Manmohan Singh. So then you think nobody's going to turn around and say, hey buddy, what is this? That's all, Navika.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that is my question to Anand Ranganathan. Anand Ranganathan, when Sharmishta Mukherjee says that, and everybody thought, folklore had it, that Pranab Mukherjee and Dr. Manmohan Singh would, whenever they would meet, I as a journalist, knowing that, you know, Manmohan Singh was picked over Pranab Mukherjee to be made the Prime Minister, and Pranab Mukherjee, with all the experience, was not nominated as the Prime Minister by Mrs. Gandhi, there would be sparks flying every time they met. But if Sharmishta Mukherjee says that in Baba's diary there was an entry that he brought up the issue of a Bharat Ratna to Dr. Manmohan Singh, it shows Pranab Mukherjee in a totally different light. It shows the relationship between Dr. Manmohan Singh and Pranab Mukherjee in a different light. It's a nugget of history that all of us would love to sort of think and collate onto what politics was at that time. And Anand Ranganathan, nobody from the Congress ever got back when it was written very clearly that Pulak Chatterjee, PS to Sonia Gandhi at one point, and then the biggest officer in the Prime Minister's office later, he never got back after consulting Mrs. Gandhi. What does that show? What does that show? Is it the Gandhi family that is so petty?
Good evening. Good evening to my fellow panelists. It's quite ironical for me to quote P.V. Narasimha Rao's statement, but I suppose Pulak and Sonia Gandhi never got back on that decision because, as Narasimha Rao said, sometimes to not make a decision is also made to make a decision. But, be that as it may, this political bickering and petulant behavior by the Congress over Dr. Manmohan Singh's funeral and its arrangements, I'm afraid is plain and simple while Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was denied dignity and respect by the Congress while he was alive, is being denied dignity and respect by the Congress in death. We know this is nothing abnormal for the Congress, but still, the sheer conceitedness of this takes one's breath away. Remember, it was Nehru who asked Dr. Rajendra Prasad to not attend Sardar Patel's funeral. It was Nehru again who asked President Radhakrishnan to not attend Rajendra Prasad's funeral. And while Dr. Prasad's funeral was underway, Nehru decided to get himself weighed in silver hundreds of miles away. Remember how terribly P.V. Narasimha Rao was treated even in his death? He was denied funeral and samadhi in Delhi. His mortal remains were denied to be placed in the Congress headquarters for people to pay their last respect. Sonia Gandhi didn't attend his funeral. Congress didn't even erect Rao's statue. But then we have to understand and go a little layer deeper. This is all about dynasty. It's always been about dynasty. For them, the only Ratnas belong to the dynasty, Navika. It was a travesty that till recently, even India's highest sports honor, Khel Ratna, was named not after the greatest sporting legend, Major Dhyan Chand, but on someone whose only sporting accomplishment was winning at Ludo or Teen Patti. As many as 49 stadiums and tournaments are named after scions of Nehru Gandhi dynasty. But it's not just sports and stadiums. Let me picture for you the timeline of most living Indians, and then it'll be clear for you. Their expecting mothers are rushed to Sanjay Gandhi Hospital using the Rajiv Gandhi Road, and once delivered, they return to Jawahar Nagar locality in their city by taking a flight from the Indira Gandhi Airport. They study at Indira Gandhi Vidyalaya, play sports at Rajiv Gandhi Krida Sthal, get a Sanjay Gandhi scholarship, and arrive at Jawaharlal Nehru University. Or if they prefer e-learning, they enroll at Indira Gandhi Open University. They buy a house through Indira Awas Vikas Yojana, get married at Rajiv Gandhi Community Center, grow old taking evening strolls at Sanjay Gandhi Park, get sick, and breathe their last at Indira Gandhi Hospital. From first to our last breath, Navika, we Indians are cocooned in this Nehru Gandhi regalia. And if it ain't the Nehru Gandhis, it's their symbolic ancestors, Babar, Aurangzeb, Tipu and Bakhtiyar Khilji. We still haven't got independence from brainwashing and survey to just 10 seconds. Navika, legacies are dictated not by the living, but by the voice of history. And for too long, this voice has been stifled. It wanted to cry out the names of our legends in the field.